Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is GinMan. Today we're going to be talking about the topic of happiness. Now, happiness may seem like such a very simple concept to talk about and a very simple understanding of what it is, but it honestly is a lot more complicated than you'd think. When it comes to happiness in your life, it may seem like, oh, I'm just gonna choose to be happy and I'm now happy and I feel happy. And it can be that simple, 100%. But I think the thing that people are missing a lot is that they're not listening to themselves, and they might be listening to the people outside of them for their own happiness and what they think will bring them the most happiness. In my life, I personally felt like I listened to a lot of outside sources like my parents, my friends, and not that their opinions aren't like good aspects and good things to use, but the thing that you need to realize about their opinions is they're not yours. They're not what you want actually, and you need to be listening to yourself more than anybody on this planet. Realistically, you know what's best for you. You know what's going to make you the happiest. And that's something that I've had to learn a lot over these last I'd say 2 to 3 years specifically, where I feel like I was pushed through the culture of like our society into doing things that I thought were cool and I thought would bring me happiness versus things that I actually wanted to be doing for myself to make myself happy. I went through a time when I was around 12 or 13 years old where I wanted to make YouTube videos and I wanted to make content on the internet, and I felt like I was very scared to. And I know that's something that you could definitely feel and definitely have in common with me, is that feeling of like insecurity or fear of what other people think of you. And I think the biggest thing for you to be happy in your life is to choose not to care what other people think of you in your choices and what you decide to do with your life. And the hardest part for me to learn in that was really just overcoming that thought I just said, was literally not caring about the opinions of others. And that may seem like a difficult thing to do at first, but I'll tell you, with time and with focus on whatever you want to actually do and just pushing through that uncomfortness of maybe the insecurity of what people think, I guarantee you on the other side is a lot of beauty and a lot of really, really great things that you would have never thought possible. And I think that's something that I deal with even to this day. I still have like thoughts of people like, oh, they're gonna see my content and they're gonna think something of it, but then I'm like, how do I know that they're gonna think that? And I think that's one of the most important questions that I've had for myself as of lately, is to be able to ask myself, how do I know something is true? How do I know someone is gonna not like my content or not gonna, not respect what I'm doing if I don't even know what's going through their brain? And that thought, just asking yourself, asking your own brain that thought, literally cancels out all the insecurity of what you once felt and like this irrational fear. I think that's something that all of you need to understand and definitely need to work on in yourselves. And I challenge you to definitely work on that and definitely push for whatever you want to be doing for your own personal happiness. Your own personal happiness is what matters the most, not the other things and what other people think you should be doing with your life. I guarantee you, whatever your itch is to go do, itch that itch, because I guarantee it'll bring you way more happiness than anything else will in this life. And I want that for every single one of you. And in that, all I can say is I hope the best for every single one of you, and I appreciate you watching this video and watching till the end, and I will see you all very soon for future videos like this. These are some of my favorite videos to make, and I'm so happy I got to make it for you, and I hope you have a great day. Have a good one.